What the weatherman says is 19. Barbara disagreed with me through the through the breakfast show this morning. She says it's going to be 21 degrees. I disagree with that. It's going to be 22 easily. Don't worry about that. Going to be a blinder. Finey day. Yeah, Friday coming into the weekend, May 15th. And believe me, you're going to absolutely love this. Iveta and Simone from Auckland. Yes, they talk about us in Auckland. Are joining me right after this. Galaxy.
Good morning, Cheryl, darling. Hi, Holly.
Good morning, Cheryl. Is this Cheryl Schofield?
Cheryl Arnold.
Cheryl Arnold, okay.
Right.
There's been a few Cheryls lately, you've been confusing me. Welcome along to Galaxy Facebook Live. Again, we're talking to some absolutely stunning artists, as you would expect from us. Yes, you would. And of course, we're talking to a New Zealand group today, Iveta and Simone, coming out of Auckland. Stunning ladies, really are. So, kia ora whanau.
What's that?
Kia ora whanau.
Oh, kia ora.
You throw it up there, come on. Glad to have you guys along again. My God, it's been a little while now.
It has.
You know, we're playing your last hit, which was Love, Love. Absolutely love this. We get a lot of requests for it here at Galaxy, but we have something really important to do today. We're going to release a brand spanking new song for you guys. Stunning! Love it! But at the same time, have I ever asked you any questions from the 50 Shades of Grant?
No.
No? You've been lucky so far, have you? That's going to change.
Remember, you're limited for time.
I am limited for time, but I'm still going to have a bit of fun with this. Believe me, this is cool. Yeah, I'm allowed. Yeah, you don't often get to pilot the ship and get away with it.
Especially with fellow Kiwis.
Especially with fellow Kiwis. I mean, we talk to so many Canadians, we talk to so many Americans coming out of the UK, places like this. I love talking to Kiwis, you know, especially talented ladies, especially like these two, Iveta and Simone. Now, okay, Iveta is an honorary New Zealand. You are a citizen of New Zealand, aren't you, Iveta?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I call you sister, believe me. I do. I really do. And I've been talking to a couple of bands coming, well, one out of Norway, would you believe? They're coming here to do a show, and, well, I was talking to you a little bit about something that we have happening down here. Let's put this on a bigger scale again, because there's a big show coming, and we want you guys to be a part of it. I'll tell you soon. This is really cool. Let's go live.
This is fantastic. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
I'm going to get it. Bang.
Hi, Alina, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you for joining us. Of course, you're right here at Galaxy. Let's just get this out the way. Woo! Machine's going crazy right now. Let's go back and do that again very shortly, but let's get this out of the way. I'm sure it's the operator. Hi, Alina, I love you.
That's not like it. 25 after 10 o'clock. It is 18 degrees downtown. Heading for that high. Scarily, the weatherman is looking good right now at 19 degrees. I don't agree with him. I'm saying 22 plus. And of course my co-host through the breakfast show this morning, she goes 21 plus. So, well, both of them are going to win before I do. But I know that I'm going to take it out at the end of the day. Plenty of day to go. Thank you to everybody that's joining us on Facebook Live right now. And absolute pleasure to bring to you some Kiwi talent that is just through the roof. We just played LOVE. Iveta and Simone, welcome back. Kia ora whanau. It is so good to have you ladies back again. And of course, let's not forget, we come into a relationship way back in the day with a bit of sunshine and then More Than a Man. Of course, we released it last time, and it's been a little while with LOVE. Now, let's refresh everybody's memories. Tell us about LOVE.
Okay, last year, I think it was in December, yeah. And it became, believe it or not, because when I was young, I would doubt the beginning, because our style is different, absolutely different. So every time we're not sure how the market, how people accept our songs, but it became a hit. And hey, our style is different. Our style is unique. So it's the fusion of different style, turn it to rock, new way. That's what it is. And we started receiving a lot of comments like, "Oh my God, something different. Your style is unique," and it gave us motivation to keep doing our style instead of copying everybody else's. Yes.
Well, I got to tell you, ladies, and I'm going to be honest with you. We've followed you for a little while now. We've been good friends. I got to be very honest with you. I remember meeting you in another deal with Mr. Coulter, if I remember right, in backyard deal that was happening back then, and followed you through a number of different releases. Of course, Sunshine and More Than a Man were in there. They really, really are. But we love LOVE. We're getting a lot of requests for those. We're up in the thousands now, literally up in the thousands. I've also got to let you know, currently we're online to 62 different countries around the world, and 94 cities have hooked in just to be able to hear the premiere of your brand spanking new song. Now, guys, just before we get into doing that, I asked you very quickly, have I ever introduced you to the 5 questions from the 50 Shades of Grant? Obviously. Obviously, you haven't yet. So let me just kick 1 or 2 off you just to see how it sits in there. Now, have you ever tried vegan sausages?
Bacon and sausages?
Vegan sausages.
Oh, vegan? No.
No, so you wouldn't know if they're made of real vegans or not?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know.
Right, okay. Question number 1. Question number 2. Now, this one's interesting. You would especially know this, Simone. British UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Our Prime Minister, of course, Jacinda Ardern. We love Jacinda Ardern. We really, really do. Person of the Year for New Zealand, absolutely. Angela Merkel. Coming out of, Chancellor Angela Merkel coming out of Germany. Then there's Donald Trump. Which is the odd one out?
I'm not saying that.
Well, I reckon it's Donald Trump because he's the colour of his almost impeachment, isn't he?
I'm not saying
Politically correct. That's too cool. That really, really is too cool. No, I'm not going to go with the rest.
No.
Well, I don't know, actually.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Are you familiar with James Bond?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one?
Daniel Craig.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. His latest movie that he was just doing not so long ago, he actually had an accident, broke his ankle, and had to have 12 weeks off. Now, during that period of time, those who own the franchise and the management and all the promoters and all of that got together behind Daniel's back, by the way, and decided they would like to look at making James Bond, the future James Bond, a female. Yeah.
I see.
Well, you know, Moneypenny has her place, let's be honest, and Ian Fleming did write James Bond as a man. I think it should traditionally stay on. Same with the rest of the world. They let these people know in no uncertain terms that's basically what it's got to be. So, the management, the franchise holders, everything like that, compromised now, and they've come up with a gay James Bond.
A gay one?
Yeah, do you know what they're going to call him?
Uh-oh, what?
07.
27?
07. Instead of 007, 07.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, makes you
Thank
wonder.
you for sharing. That's an interesting
Makes you wonder what he's going to do with his Walter PPK.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
And for those that are not educated, that's his gun. Yeah, a Browning Walter PPK. That's what James Bond traditionally has. Okay. Now, you've survived, really. I'm sorry for doing that to you, but I just had to, being Kiwis, you know, a bit of fun. And so, and every one of those you can actually take to your husbands and get them with it, because they'll think they're just as sick as everybody else around here does. They groan when I ask these questions. I think, Iveta, Simone, today you have presented the best work I've ever heard out of Iveta and Simone. Tell me about Physco Babe.
The most successful song so far. Nearly 2 million views. Can you imagine that? For 4 weeks, we achieved 2 million views. Hello, what's going on here?
Well, I got to be honest with you. Welcome to the Winner's Circle. This is absolutely a hit. We've played it a number of times here, but we haven't said anything. We haven't told anybody who, what, when, where. We just played the song. Had absolutely a snowball of interest. Literally, our reception got blown up at one stage going, who is this? What is this? Where can I get a copy? All this sort of stuff. So, tell us, Iveta, Simone, where can this, the fans of Galaxy get a copy of this track?
It's everywhere. On our website, on Facebook, Spotify, on the biggest digital platforms. Everywhere.
Well, I'm honoured, ladies, because today we're releasing it to our fans, as I said, 64 countries around the world, sorry, it's gone up, and 95 cities are joining us, 64 countries around the world are joining us, and got a welcome in Uganda as well, yeah, absolutely. They've joined us for this release of Physco Babe, right here at Galaxy, live with Iveta and Simone coming out of Auckland. Gosh, it's warm, Barbara.
Alina popped in.
Alina popped in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support. Seriously, that's amazing.
Sweeties, we're mates, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. We stand with, we call you family. So believe me, you keep bringing me stuff like this, my God, I'm going to buy you a bottle of something when I see you next. You know? Yeah. And as long as you're not going to be driving on it. Literally. But this is great work. It really is great work. And, you know, 2 million views, yeah, the world sees it. They do. They can see the talent there. And I'll tell you what, we do have a number of bands that are coming in next year, but of course, don't forget, it's surreal times right now, so we have to work with what the government's going to allow us to do. But I've got some stuff that is really amazing coming, and I don't know whether you're familiar with Dave Evans, the first lead singer of AC/DC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've got him coming.
Yes, I know him.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we've got him coming with a band called Viking Queen, and they're also bringing a band called The Mighty One with them. So we're looking for some curtain raiser talent to be able to give some on-stage experience to some really big bands. At the same time, we're going to be throwing in there Kevin Martin as well from Candlebox. He's going to be doing it. He's also wanting to bring a few bands over, like Third Eye Blind and a few others, you know, so, and live. So believe me, there's some real stuff coming in the future, and I've always said to you, I'd like to get you on some bigger stages, right?
Hi, Merv.
So as soon as the bands and everything are lifted on crowds, well, maybe we can start working towards it. So keep an eye on what Barbara's doing.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, but in the meantime, I do have a little premise down here that's a good friend of ours. He does want some entertainment of your calibre, and I've been talking you up. I've got to be honest. I've been talking you up, so he'd be interested in getting in touch with you as well. But that's a deal that you guys can do between yourselves. Awesome. Let's go back to the desk. Ooh, 5,783,000.
There's a few people.
That is a few people.
How's it up north, Merv? Must put up.
Love it. Absolutely love it. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 22 away from 11 o'clock. It is 16 degrees downtown. Joined live by Iveta and Simone. And the music described as a fusion of contemporary rock and new age. Well, you know, with influences like Madonna, Shakira, Celine Dion and Fergie. You can see that. You can. So get on board right here at Galaxy. Ladies, always a pleasure. We hope to see you again in not too distant future.
We hope to see you again very soon.
Nice, nice. And believe me, we've got a few things in the pipeline. You're going to love it. You really, really are. I want you to come back again with all your new music. Let's introduce you to the world as we love to do. And stay safe now, won't you? But don't go anywhere just yet. Got a couple of things we're going to do right after this. So, Simone and Iveta, take care, won't you?
You too. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't go anywhere. But in the meantime, you're right here with Mr. Probst, Robin Schultz. Wave.